Welcome to Cheese in Depth. I'm Michael Landis, and today we're going to be doing a cheesy fondue with Tillamook cheddar. I have the Tillamook Farmer's Collection, and I'm going to be using an extra sharp white cheddar, and I'm going to be adding that in with their smoked black pepper cheddar, and of course a little bit of Emmi Le Gruyere. Really fun little recipe. And instead of you having it with a little bit of wine in there, white wine or Kirsch is typically used, we're going to be using it with beer. As a matter of fact, we're going to start off with a nice Boston Lager, the Samuel Adams, and that works out really well. A lot of people say that, beer, is not as sophisticated when you look at that, but beer actually works better. So it's about a better flavor. When you talk about lagers, this is a Vienna lager, and it has a lot of maltiness to it. So we're going to add that nice malty flavor into this fondue, which this is cheddar, so it's got a lot of tanginess to it. So it's really going to bring out that maltiness a little bit, and it's also going to balance the flavors out. And that's really important to be able to do that. All right, so let's go ahead and start up. Our first part is that we're going to coat the inside of the pan with some garlic. All right, so just smear it around there, coat the whole inside through there, get a nice coat, and then check before you leave there to make sure that you have not left anything. Don't want any chunks coming out. All right, so then what we're going to do is we're going to add in our beer. All right, so we're going to start off, this is 12 ounces. So the more beer that you use, the thinner it's going to be. So I kind of like it a little thicker. So I'm not going to use the whole bottle. I'm going to use about 3/4. So that works out there. Now, we're going to heat it up to get it to simmer. All right. So we have our 3 cheeses. What do we have? We have the Tillamook, we have their Farmer's Collection, and this is their extra sharp white cheddar. All right, and then we used 8 ounces of that in here, and then we have 4 ounces of the smoked black pepper, and then we have 4 ounces of the Emmi Le Gruyere, and then I added in some 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, and the cornstarch will help bind it together. As a matter of fact, when you're stirring it together with your fingers, you can feel that it's no longer moist or sticky. All right, okay, you can see it definitely simmering here. Let's turn it down a little bit. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to add in our cheese, and you just drop a little bit in as we go, stirring. It's been told to me that stirring can be like in a figure 8, but you want to just make sure that you cover everything. So I'm at a medium heat right now. I just want it to start melting together. I have a dedicated cleanup crew that comes in if I happen to miss any cheese into the floor. Never had to pick up a piece of cheese off the floor with golden retrievers. They're faster than I am. Now here's the thing, if all of a sudden it starts getting too thick, want to add in a little bit of water or beer, it's okay. You can add it in, you can add that in as it goes along. So you can see how thickening this is getting. This has got a beautiful aroma. The beer is malty. So there's a malty, nice flavor with this. All right. Got a couple things we're going to add into here. This is cheddar. We're going to be pairing this up with apples, of course, and bread, but also some kielbasa and some little sour gherkins. Really kind of spice it up and all that. So what we need to do is we need to add a couple tablespoons or teaspoons of mustard here. So I'm going to add that in there. Whew. That's nice and tangy. All right. Also, a couple dashes of Tabasco. I like a little bit more than a couple apparently. All right. Same thing with Worcestershire. All right. Stir that in. All right. Now you can take this up to a higher heat if you need to, but apparently we are already good. So we don't need to do anything more, and we're ready to transfer it over to our fondue pot. So we just have to go from here to our fondue pot, and then we start digging in. All right. So there we go. Fondue, cheddar with Tillamook, Emmi, and some kielbasa. Yeah. Enjoy.